Yo guys, what's going on? Robert Warshak here, and as you know, this season we went from Bronze 10 to Legend with budget-only decks. This was, again, one of the budget decks that we played was the Ramp Druid. Very cheap, very fun deck. One of my favorites of the budget deck. Again, there's no legendaries, there's max of 2 epics, no adventure cards, just common and rares here. And yeah, the deck's fun. It's very, very similar to the non-budget of the Ramp Druid. It doesn't have the Wing Guardian, unfortunately, among a couple other key cards, but the deck overall performs roughly the same with ramping and then hitting our big minions and then just keep summoning big minions until our opponent concedes or they just lose faith. Because having to deal with a large minion every turn from basically turn 5 on is pretty tough for a lot of these mid-range decks and aggro decks to deal with. So we're going to look at the deck, each and every card in the deck. From there, we're going to head into the games, and you guys are going to see this budget deck in action. So Crystal Power, again, really good against the aggro decks because it kills most of the Demon Hunter cards in the early game because they all have 2 health. If need be, you can use this to restore 5 health, and it synergizes very, very well with the Exotic Mount Seller, which whenever you cast a spell, you summon a random 3-cost beast. So Exotic Mount Seller, Bong Beams, Wraths, Strength in Numbers, Crystal Power, you guys kind of see where that goes. Strength in Numbers, one of the best ramp cards, being able to basically spend 10 mana, get a free minion from your deck. We only play big minions in our deck, so this is obviously going to give us something that has taunt. It's going to have rush. It's going to have some big body. So strength in numbers, super good. And again, synergizes with Exotic Mount Seller. Breath of Dreams, instead of Wild Growth, of course, because we run dragons, we actually run quite a few. We have Emerald Explorer. Emerald Explorer generates dragons herself. We have the Evasive Draconoid, and we have the Twin Tyrant. So it's pretty easy to find one of these dragons in the early game, so you can activate Breath of Dreams. Also, if you don't have a dragon in hand, but you feel like you can top deck one, or you're in a situation where you basically have to play this card because you got nothing going on, if you top deck the dragon with this, it actually gives you the mana crystal. So if you don't have one in your hand and you happen to just draw one through the Breath of Dreams, you actually still get the mana crystal, which is pretty cool. Wrath. This is, again, early game removal or used for card draw. Bong. It's really easy for this deck to get over 7 mana, and being able to deal 3 damage to a minion that for 0 mana is very good, plus it synergizes with the Mount Seller. Imprisoned. Originally, this card wasn't in the deck, but then I found myself having a really tough time versus aggro, so adding this to the deck basically accelerated when I could play a large taunt minion, which makes it really hard for decks like Face Hunter and Warrior to get through right now, which is one of the best matchups for this deck, is that Bomb Warrior or the Aggro Warrior list. So the Satyr, basically, if you land this on like a Scrapyard Colossus or a Marsh Hydra and you're able to play that on like turn 4 to 5, is just insane. And a lot of the times, opponents can't keep up with that sort of large minion that early. Overgrowth, the best ramp card in the deck. 4 mana, gain 2 empty mana crystals. It's obviously a keep in the mulligan. Swipe, again, a lot of aggro decks. Plus it goes face. We like this card a lot. A lot of the times, finding that 4 damage to just go face and win, and or just killing up a bunch of lackeys on the board is pretty key. Starfall. Again, our large-scale AoE, being able to... I put this in here for Demon Hunters. Every minion in their deck basically has 2 HP, and Starfalling on 5 and killing like 5 2 HP minions is just too satisfying not to play this card. Emerald Explorer, a fantastic dragon, one of my favorites. A 6 mana, 4/8, huge in stats, has taunt, very hard to deal with. Battlecry, discover a dragon. There's plenty of really great dragons, and most of the time it's going to find you something really nice. Evasive, a really good dragon as well. It can't be targeted by hero powers or spells. It's very effective against rogues and mages and all those decks that use cheap spells or all that nonsense to try to kill your stuff. This guy says, no, you cannot kill me. You can kill me with minions, and a lot of decks don't run minions to be able to compete with this guy, unless they run Zephyrus, in which they're just going to find like a Black Knight, and then you cry. Exotic Mount Seller, just a really good card in general, hard to deal with, big in stats, and every time you play a spell, which you've got quite a few of them in the deck, you get a free 3 mana minion, and those minions are generally pretty good. Marsh Hydra, one of my favorite cards in the new set. I love this card so much. It's just a blast to play. It's a 7 mana, 7/7 rush. After it attacks, you add a random 8-cost minion to your hand. There is a lot of really great 8-cost minions. Looking at the Priest Legendary Dragon, looking at Kier, stuff like that. It's just like you can blow your opponent out if this guy like basically gets to attack twice, because just playing 8-drop into 8-drop into 8-drop with really powerful abilities is really good. Twin Tyrant, I'm really not a fan of this guy. I don't like him at all. I know he's found in most of the Ramp Druid main builds, and I put him in here obviously because he's a common and he fits the build, and a lot of people do play him, but he's just not one of my favorite cards because of just how wide boards are right now. Dealing 4 damage to 2 random enemy minions is good, but right now we're in a meta where their field is most likely 5/2/1s, 5/2/2s, and you know, this guy doesn't do as much as he should, and that's just meta dependent. He's not a bad card though, and that's why we do play him. He gets you on board, he's big in stats, and he kills some shit when he comes out. Scrapyard Colossus, huge card, 10 mana, 7/7 taunt. Death Rattle, you get another one. So it's basically a 10 mana 14/14 with taunt in 2 different bodies. Very good card, and if you get this guy off the strength and numbers in the early stages of the game, your opponent's just going to concede. They just give up. So really fun deck. If you enjoy the Ramp Druid, you enjoy the budget decks, they treat you well, throw a like, throw a comment in the section below. Let me know how well the deck does for you and if any questions you may have, because I really enjoy reading those and it really helps the video out. So with that, let's head into the games and enjoy, boys. I could ruin it, but I'm not going to. But it's called One Punch Man for a reason.
None can escape my fury.
I must protect the wild.
I actually don't think I keep Wrath. I just think I just look for Ramp. Say what you will about Season 2, but the Karate Tourney was fantastic. No, there are good parts of Season 2. But comparative to Season 1, it wasn't even fucking close. Season 1 was 10 out of 10. Season 2 was like 7.5. It's still good, but it wasn't a 10 out of 10. Still better than a lot of anime out there, but it wasn't Season 1. Also, you see a lot of the other like heroes, so I like that a lot. That's it, dude. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Yo, Omar the file, welcome. We lost like 10 people through putting on One Punch Man for a minute and a half. Imagine not getting Hearthstone content for 1.3 minutes and piecing out. Imagine. What's up from YouTube? Nice. Welcome, Omar. I'm really liking what Tony's creating. Yeah, Tony, I like that he is willing to scrap stuff and just work on better stuff.
I wonder.
Yo, Dyslexian. Oh, Nooper. Yeah, baby. I'm sure Tony got fucking stoked over that. That's fantastic. Yeah, Tony's doing this is our new logo design. So we're scrapping the silhouette. Like, we're gonna keep the silhouette, like, but we're just upgrading it to like look more like me, like a professional look. I think it encapsulates, I think myself a lot better. I think he's doing a fantastic job. Yeah, what do you guys think about that? You know, let me pull up chat again. Looks good to me. Nice suit. What's up with the fan? I think he's creating the eyeball. He does everything through shapes. So he needs to like start with a square and then he starts cutting down. No, I really like it too. When he showed it to me. All right, please don't be the minion that has poisonous. Fantastic. Is it Bamboozle? No, it's the one where I play a spell. Okay. Just finished some JoJo Part 5 yesterday. Yeah, I heard JoJo's pretty good. It gets bad though. I started it, made it, I want to say like 30 episodes in, and then it just wasn't really for me. I know a lot of people do like it. Alright, that's his whole turn, which means we just play another one? You think I play the Mount Seller because it has more health? But I don't really want to play a spell. So I should probably save that and just play this. I don't really, obviously I can't play her.
Don't let the door hit you.
Oh, that's not cool. That's mega not cool. So, probably gonna be the thing that does the thing with the killing the stuff. Poisonous guy? Not the poisonous guy, Bamboozle. Perfectly fine with me. Still gonna die, right? As long as it doesn't have Divine Shield. Alright, it's good. No, not the Supreme Abyssal! Valorant tonight? Depends when I end my stream, but I can possibly see it. We end at like, how long have we been streaming? An hour. End around, I guess, 10. We end at 10. Yeah, we can do something tonight. Whether it's Valorant or some other game I might be slightly better at, but if you want to Valorant up, I'm gonna suck, noob. I haven't played a shooter in months, my dude. I am going to suck the Wiener Hut Juniors, like maximum suckage. We're talking giga suck. I'm making love, so come give me a hug. But yeah, I need to play something other than Hearthstone for probably a little bit.
Don't let the door hit you.
Rip that guy. Hey, I'm gonna overdraw. Bong bong. Is that okay? That's okay.
The void is filled with many whispers.
I'm ready to go. Octo Papa. I don't know about Octo Papa. Stream Raiders, we'll pick Stream Raiders back up tomorrow. I want to focus on Hearthstone this evening.
My hand is too full.
Embrace nothing.
I told you this deck just needed to start ramping. Look who's winning now, boys. Who's winning now, boys? Yeah, look at that. Wow. What do we got going on here? Come on, boys. I know you know this song. Where's it from? First one to hit it. Come on, boys. You got this.
I must protect the wild.
Come on, boys. Oh, God. Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't have this. Maybe you don't have it. I thought you might have had it. You might not have it, chat. Oh, God. Oh, God. You got... Oh, God. Thank you, Debaser. Thank you. Holy shit. It's the Office Boys. Oh, boy. Yo, see you later, Dom. Thanks for hanging out, dude. And I'm not a god, man. I am just a goose. All right. I think I saved her. I feel like the faster this guy becomes online, the better. Yo, what up, Blue Bear? Or actually, it's Blue Bar. My bad. My high Blue Bar. Welcome, welcome. Ooh, Zooby Zooby Zoo. Wonder who was playing that a little earlier. Thinky face. All right, so where do we want this to land? I mean, either one's good. This would, I guess, be the best.
The light protects me.
We must stop this corruption.
So next turn I'm ramping. Ramping on 5 goes into 7, so it's either a Nixia or it's Twin Tyrant. What do you guys think? I already have a Twin Tyrant. I don't have an Onyxia, so let's mix it up. Let's keep it interesting, boys. I'm excited to play Valorant. Nope. I want to see how bad I am. I also don't know any of the maps. I'm not gonna know anything really. Like any of the guns, what any of the people do. You have no idea how bad I'm gonna suck at first.
You were just a bird.
It can be pretty rough. I don't think you know what you signed up for. Ooh. Okay. Okay. He has no cards in hand, so I'm really not scared of, like, carpet. If we win this, we're Diamond 3, which means we climb 3 ranks with this deck. Which is good, considering, how have we pumped it? Let's see what we've pumped the win rate up to with this deck, because we pumped it up to 48%, boys. Look at this. Look at this. We started this deck off 1-8, and now look at us. Now look at us, boys. We're at an altitude of 48,000 feet. We started this deck with a win rate of literally like, what was it, 11%? 10%? We were 1-8. I mean, it was trash. We were trash. But now we're good. We've ascended. We've become part of the league. The League of Extraordinary Druids. What up, puppy? Going all right. Killed the 3-2. Nice. She's fine. She'll be mine. Like damn rewind. I got a Glock in my Rari. I definitely don't want to do a Nixia here, boys, because the quest will pull a minion, and then it'll either not pull the minion or it'll kill the minion when I pull it. So let's not do that. I really enjoyed playing this deck. I also enjoyed playing the Spell Druid. I guess I just like Druid. I've been having a good time overall with Druid. Has a lot of fun, different decks to play. Finally, we hit Big Daddy. We finally hit the Big Daddy. Alright, Big Papa's online. Big Papa is online. Never offline. I've got a Browning in my Toyota. But that doesn't have the same ring to it. No, Glock in the Rari sounds a lot crispier. Mold in the Toyota doesn't have the same vibe. Oh shit, he runs Plague of Flames that got randomly generated through the Ethereal Lackey. It's pretty good. Does anybody else have Valorant that wants to play with me and Noob? I would say Tony, but Tony has work tomorrow, plus Tony doesn't play shooters. Rob, check Tony's stream. Am I about to be tilted? Oh my god! He gave me a little smiley face. Holy shit! What is he saying? He's just fucking laughing. You memeing over there? Watch. I don't think he can hear me. It's so silly. Holy shit. I need to look at it again. I just put it down, but I think I need to bring it back up again. Did he just randomly generate a twisting nether chat? Are you fucking kidding me? Alright. By the other Ethereal Lackey. Oh my god, dude. Calm down, my dude. Good night. Always smiling Rob, dude. He gave me a blue bow tie now. Blue background, yeah. Orange undershirt.
Your
feeble magic amuses me.
That should upgrade.
It's so dumb. Whoa, 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 whoa. How did he get this? Oh, Draconic Lackey. Whoa. Come on, dude. All right, let's see what we pull from this. All right, we got the Hydra. So I do something like this. No, this is disgusting. This Warlock has just been like shitting just randomly high value super cost cards. I think we finally got him, but holy crap, the Plague of Death into the Twisting Nether, like that's nutty. And that's our D4, our D3. Yeah, I told you guys, we could do it with the budget decks. We just have to draw decent and not just get fucking curve stoned out of our mind, you know?
Malfurion versus Garrosh.
Alright, we go off on a win, so
Protect the wild.
now that I say that, we're just gonna like lose every game, but let's go off on a win here, boys. Alright, let's draw a dragon. We do a dragon. Fan-fucking-tastic. Man, I can't believe he got the Zixor. I mean, I'm sure that was really the only rush minion left in his deck. But it just sucks that the Highlander deck had to draw like that. Like, he drew every other rush card, then he drew Zixor, and then he drew the card that draws a beast. Actually, no, the card just picks up a beast. So it could have been any beast. I just got fucked. There was no rhyme or reason there. I was trying to come up with a rhyme or reason. No, I just got fucked, chat. All right, please don't copy that card. I need a turn where you don't make this into 2 5/6s on turn 4. No, of course you do. Yeah, just of course you do. Yeah. Yeah, of course. No doubt about that, yep.
We must stop this corruption.
Nice opener, bro. He goes with the double trade here. I don't think he's going to do that, though. I hope he does. Actually, I'm not going to talk about what he should and shouldn't do, because we all know every time I say what our opponent should do, they always end up doing something either as good or better. How's the climb going? It's good. We're Diamond 3 with this deck, which I think is really nice. We went from 1 and 8 with this deck to actually started climbing with it, which I think is an indication of us learning the deck a little bit better. And we also added in some imprisoned satyrs and took out the wild growths, because the satyrs technically do the same thing as the wild growths, plus they're minions. They're bad with the strength in numbers, but they're good besides that. So is this guy gonna still have to trade 2 minions and he took 4 damage face? Unless he uses an inner rage. That's terrible. So I can do this, coin, crystal power, pull a minion. The other option is I can play the Draconoid, coin, crystal power. It's just, what do we think is better? Because I like saving the crystal power for healing. But I don't think that's going to be an option this game. I can tell you if I don't play the taunt, bad things are going to happen. So let's play the taunt. Alright, we got 2 taunts. Okay. Okay. Okay, mate. Okay, mate. Okay, mate. Okay, mate. Okay, mate. Okay, mate.